And welcome back, this is Baller Scoopa with more Let's Play Xenosaga Episode 3, the story so far. Cosmos fused with Telos and fully awoke into her true form. Together with the reborn Cosmos, Xion headed for the innermost part of the underground ruin, where Kevin waited for her. Kevin told Xion his aim and asked her to join him. Rejecting the words of others, Xion retreated into her shell. Tired, confused, and unable to find any answers, she ran to Kevin's side. However, Alan's selfless persuasion and Cosmos's words gave Xion the will to stand up once more. She left Kevin and committed herself to save the universe together with her friends. Current objective: follow Kevin inside. Oh, if that was all that we had to do. I have brought Cosmos, Jin, and Momo into the party, and we're going to go over their equipment. As you might imagine, it's because it's an important time in the game. I do have the KWP-XX for Cosmos, of course the ultimate weapon. We have the Cap Vel on her as well, Iron Maiden, General's Bracelet, and the Life Demon. I do like me that Life Demon. On Momo, we have the Moon Bridge, Kajik Blouse, no surprises there. I do have Eagle Eye. It's not my favorite thing to have, but it's what I have. Dragon Head and Sage's Ring on Momo. And then on Jin, we have the BB Dawn, Sarasvati's Robe, once again, no surprises. The Braveheart, 9 Stones, and Ruthless Ring. We're gonna hope for the best with Jin. All right, let us move forward. And we will follow Kevin deeper into the dungeon to the end. It's time to stop all this. We have made it to, well, that looks like the Compass of Order that I have been seeing quite a bit of in cutscenes. Let's see if it's the same thing.
Impossible. How'd he transfer them?
I had a feeling it wouldn't be a good idea to leave them in your hands any longer. They all appear to have awakened, so I'll go ahead and retrieve them from you. You don't mind, do you, Yeshua?
I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but he destroyed our ES's power generators. That's not a very good thing.
What is that?
Like I said, it looks like the Compass of Order that I had been seeing in Wilhelm's cutscenes, but I don't think you guys know what that is. It looks a little different, though.
What the hell is that?
Apparently, we need 2 people to say it.
That thing. That's Zarathustra?
That's Zarathustra.
Xion, your will is even stronger than I expected. You are truly worthy of being the maiden.
It was in question for a while there, though, right?
Now I will make use of that power.
What?
Please wait. Xion is still...
I told you to stand down, Kevin. Cosmos failed, and you lost Telos as well.
Apparently Kevin is just a giant failure at this point.
Even the maiden with the key has left you.
You're worthless to me.
Acknowledge the truth. You were unable to fulfill your role.
Worthless.
is Vector's CEO doing here?
Once again, Wilhelm seems to be a hell of a lot more than just a CEO at this point.
That is one of the phrases that defines me. However, words give people many forms. Vector's CEO, head of Hyams, Ormus Patriarch, the Federation Executive Committee Director.
How long did it take you to get all that?
All of those are nothing more than phrases that define me.
Phrases that define you seem kind of important.
They each define me, yet none of them are me.
True. We would normally phrase that as, these phrases don't define me, but keep going.
So far, the only one who can define me is you, Yeshua.
Is anybody gonna call Yeshua about this? Just look around, like, who's he talking to? Nothing? But we already know it's Chaos. Chaos! Thoughts! Seriously, could you explain some things to me?
Now, Shion, I'd like to start Zarathustra with the key you hold.
See, I'm not entirely sure what that does, but my instinct is no here.
I have no intention of doing that.
Shion, you're on the right side for once here.
I expected you to say that. You foolishly chose your death over restoring your time with Kevin.
Apparently Wilhelm wanted Shion on Kevin's side for that.
The preciousness of limited life, the beauty of death. You're intoxicated by that narcissism.
Wilhelm's kind of being honest here.
It's such an incredibly human choice.
Not too sure about all the choices, but yes, sure.
But unfortunately, your life doesn't matter to me at this point.
Yeah, I've kind of gathered that. So then why did you give her the key, though? And why have you let us kind of ruin your plans to this point?
All I need is your power as the maiden, the key, and Mary.
Ah, so she does have a power still. I still say no, so if we ran away, would that solve all the problems? Probably not, but we could give it a shot. We're not.
Are you perhaps bewildered?
Well, you guys have been incredibly vague this entire franchise. Give me a little bit of information here, and maybe I can make a sensible choice here.
Zarathustra is one of the systems created by people in ancient times.
How ancient?
It was used to ascend to the realm of God.
And how many people used it?
It was orchestrated by Mary, and its power source was you. Right, Yeshua?
I'm sorry? Chaos is the power source for turning people into gods?
But it didn't turn out the way they expected. God did not permit mankind's actions.
I would imagine not.
So in order to prevent the destruction of the universe, I bestowed upon it a certain role.
Wait, you? Wait, are you saying you're God?
That's right, Yeshua. The destruction you will bring.
Wait, I thought Cosmos was the one that was going to bring destruction. Chaos, come on, give me something!
Chaos? Who are you?
It's a little late to start asking that question, but now's a good time for an answer.
Everything that makes up this universe is connected by the collective subconscious.
Okay, is that the UMN?
Redoing everything from nothing by acting upon that collective subconscious. And sending everything into the flow of imaginary time.
Imaginary time?
This is the role I gave to the Eternal Circle, Zarathustra.
He wants to reset everything, I'm kind of aware of that. But how do you have any power here, Wilhelm?
Udu is God himself.
So Udu is God. Okay. Just the one?
The two Abels exist as Udu's observational terminals for this lower domain.
Two Abels.
In order to assure the continuation of our world, we must seal them away.
Your explanation isn't really explaining things.
We will cover the eyes of God, remove his influence from this world.
You might need to do a little bit more than cover his eyes, but okay.
And effect the recurrence of wills through Zarathustra.
So, once again, just hit a giant reset button on reality.
And that is precisely the reason why I exist.
To hit the reset button? Seems like a very limited role.
Xion, you are the maiden. When you use your key, Mary can lead the wills from throughout the entire universe to Zarathustra.
You're wasting your time. I have no intention of activating a system like this.
I'm conflicted, to be honest. So it's either hit the reset button or kind of accept that everyone in the universe is going to turn into a Gnosis. Those seem to be our options right now. I'm conflicted, like I said. Maybe we could find another way.
Besides, mankind doesn't want that. We're all fighting to live this moment.
Technically, though, Xion, the only people that are really kind of human and just only human here are you, Alan, and Jin. You guys speak for all of mankind?
Are you sure? Large numbers of wills have already gathered here on their own. They all reject the world as it is now and wish for days long past.
Well, okay, nostalgia goggles are strong, but that doesn't mean we need to actually go back.
That can't be. There's no way everyone will reject the universe.
I've never really thought about it. I didn't think I had a pass-fail test on the universe.
The Gnosis.
What?
Yes. Gnosis are the form of people who have rejected others and the world.
You can just turn into the Gnosis by being depressed?
They seek salvation. Faced with being overcome with loneliness and fading away, they choose instead to return everything to the beginning.
So the Gnosis are people that want to reset the universe.
Mary and I shall give them what they seek. The eternal recurrence.
Doesn't Chaos have to be involved in this one too?
Are you ready to help now?
Not particularly.
You must be joking. No, I'll never do what you say.
You did for years. You did work for Vector.
I see. That's too bad, for I am not as kind as Kevin.
Yeah, I have a feeling some big showdown is coming here. What did you have in mind?
Xion!
Stop it! What are you doing to her?
I told you. I have no interest in what happens to her, and I don't care. I only need her desire to use the key, even if I have to force her. That is the reason why she is here. Stubborn, aren't we? How long can you stand it?
Technically, I could just not hit the button and we can stay here for eternity, but I'll just hit the button. Suddenly, I'm starting to feel bad for Xion.
Chief!
She does look so sad there. Oh, now I feel bad for Alan. Still looks like he has like a semi-black eye there.
Stop! Stop it! If you don't stop, she'll...
Cosmos, if you could do something here. Wait, even Chaos is on the ground now? Oh.
Cosmos! Help her! Hurry!
Get in there, Cosmos!
Shion.
You do notice that Cosmos's eyes are blue now, right? They have been blue whenever she awakened in the past, and now they're blue permanently, no longer red.
Mary, I forbid you to interfere. Understand?
Still not sure what puts Wilhelm in charge of everybody here.
Cosmos! What's wrong? Hurry!
Come on, this is priority number 1.
You're wasting your breath. Mary understands what must be done to save this universe.
I'm still not entirely sure what you need from her, but the key should just get it started, right? You could just snatch that from her neck, right?
Chief!
Somebody do something.
Hello, Kevin.
It's all right, Shion.
Kevin! Are you there? Help me. Please. Kevin. Help me.
Well, that was a little unexpected. Kevin came in and karate chopped Wilhelm's arm off.
Kevin!
What do you know? Kevin is not entirely evil after all.
Kevin, are you satisfied now?
Wilhelm does not seem to give a shit. I don't know what you expected. He gave you your power, and you can regenerate an arm as far as I can tell. At least, it seems like you should be able to.
Why act surprised? Everything has occurred as expected, including your act of betrayal.
Trying to say there's no such thing as free will?
You knew?
He's saying that he did, yes.
Of course. What you seek is not order for the universe, but only for your own personal desire.
So maybe Kevin is the ultimate selfish one.
An eternal world for the two people in love.
I'm not too sure about that. Shion does feel a sense of betrayal from him, but it doesn't seem to be all that strong, does it?
That's right. I have no attachment to this world. But I cannot lose Shion!
You ditched her for years.
For love? Ridiculous. That has no value.
Wilhelm is strong.
Aren't you happy you'll be able to feel her pain, Kevin?
That's not exactly what I had in mind, no.
Now, Shion, have you changed your mind?
Does she have to be willing to do this? I guess so.
No!
Honestly. Stubborn, aren't you? Then how about this?
Uh-oh.
Mary, bring Shion here.
Seriously? Cosmos, don't do it. No!